Greetings from Washington, D.C., where we live. What you're doing today is very important for the whole nation. That's why we took the time to join you. So I want to say I salute you. I celebrate your courage. And right now I want you to give yourself a round of applause and God the glory. Can you do that? With a clap. Thank you. On this 22nd day of February, this is actually Black History Month, we are gathered to defend true civil rights. We're defending the civil rights of this community. We also come to implore the powers that be in Charlotte and in the rest of North Carolina to protect the boundaries of moral decency in the region. We want you to send a signal to the entire nation that special interest groups should not be allowed to arbitrarily change laws and customs for their own convenience while ignoring the rights of others. Would you agree with that? Now, you and I have assembled in the spirit and the passion of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Look around and notice that we've got black and white and Hispanic gathered together in the name of Christ. Amen. We come to affirm the right of all Americans to be heard and foundational freedoms to be observed. We have come simply to say, you've said it all day, don't do it, Charlotte. Don't do it, Charlotte. Now, in a republic like ours, every law is an expression of our collective values, our collective will, our collective assessment of right and wrong. This demonstration could wrongly be interpreted by the powers that be as an expression of anger or prejudice. But I understand that you and I are not angry. We are coming here because of love, our concern for the Constitution, and concern for the freedom that these documents have guaranteed us. Can you say amen to that? Amen. So we have a right to disagree. We have a right to be a voice to the voiceless, a voice for those who can't come out in the rain and speak for themselves. We've come to ask for true justice for all citizens. Once again, we're going to say, Charlotte, don't do it. Don't do it, Charlotte. Today, democracy faces a challenge. It's a collision of rights. Think about it that way. A collision of opposing agendas. The question is, whose freedom of thought, whose freedom of speech, whose freedom of religious observance will be honored by the law? We ask that the city of Charlotte City Council take a step to turn the tide of the suppression of the rights of the average citizen and their families. This council needs to show the nation that we should be able to live out our moral convictions in the public square without shame. Time will not allow me to get in every example, but there's a thread that's happening all over the country. That's why I'm here today, to encourage you in what you're doing. And that is, religious liberty means everyday people get to stand up for what they believe and not get pushed back, shut up, or pushed around or bullied by people who have power, position, and paid for influence. Would you agree with that? Yeah. Businessmen like florists and bakers and photographers are finding that they're being challenged to bow their knee to an invisible structure that is pagan, ungodly, and unfair. Right. Judges are facing consequences that are saying they can't mete out the law in the way that they see fit if they follow their Christian belief systems. That's not right. Promotional people can't put things that they believe in on various items without having a backlash from the LGBT community. All of these cases involve unique legal claims and arguments, but we want to understand this together, that we are not bigoted, we are observant, of a higher standard of morality. Think about it this way. In the 1950s and 60s, blacks fought for the rights in 5 areas. They wanted the right to employment. They wanted the right to educational opportunities. They wanted the right to vote. They wanted equal treatment under the law and the right to live wherever they could afford it. The LGBT community has all these rights already. The transgender bathroom ordinance is really being voted on today to give more rights than others, special privileges to a group that's not even oppressed. Today, we have an opportunity to turn the tide of the direction of this nation. And I echo the voice of others that we need to remember these folks 2 years from now. We need to vote them out of office because they don't represent the people. Don't do it, Charlotte. Don't do it, Charlotte. Thank you very much.
Don't do it, Charlotte. Don't do it.